It's hello from Dundee. I'm outside Fairfield Park, home of Dundee St James, and they're playing Downfield.
I'm Del Henriksen. I'm an Aberdeen fan, but when Aberdeen aren't playing, I just love going round to any game anywhere. Previously, when I was in the RAF base in England, I managed to get to all 92 league grounds at a time.
Good.
So that included places like the baseball ground and Highbury and stuff like
no,
that.
you're there,
But up here, last season I managed to get to all 42 league grounds, so
Very good.
I've got a little project that I'm trying to get to all of the grounds north of the River Tay and east of the A9.
All right.
So I'm working my way through them, and it's been good. I haven't actually been to a ground yet that I haven't liked. I tend to fall in love with all of them.
Yeah, you were telling me about, was it Dufftown, and there was quite a few other clubs that you liked.
Yeah, Dufftown is actually quite amazing. I mean, the Dufftown's a really nice town, and if you want to go along and do a whiskey tour before the game, you could easily do that. But the ground's sort of unusual. It's set across almost the head of the valley, so as you're looking down the valley, it's all open farmland and hills and all the rest of it. And I was there in the summer, and the only noise that you actually had before the game was sheep and cows in the distance, and the odd eagle flew past. So it's good. So I'd recommend any of the grounds up here.
Is this your last Midlands League ground?
No,
this
this is my last Dundee ground.
Oh, last Dundee ground. Right.
Yeah, so I've still got Arbroath Victoria and Cooper Angus, and there's a few left to do, and I've actually got more left in the northern ground, the northern region, because I have to travel by bus.
Public transport,
And there's one ground, I think it's moored. I can get to it for a game by bus, but I can't get away from it.
You'll have to put a notice out on Facebook or social media and ask for a lift.
Yeah, I'm hoping to well, if anyone is going up there when Aberdeen aren't playing, I will be grateful.
So, if anybody wants to follow you on social media?
It's just Del Henriksen on Facebook. That's it.
Okay. Great speaking to you, Del.
Yeah.
So how do you think the season's been going so far?
We've actually performance-wise, we've had a really good start. There's no question marks or any negativity coming from our perspective, and that side of things. So we're really happy with the progress of the team going forward so far. Everything's been good.
And you're a relatively new team, It's only about 4 years old,
Fourth season,
And some of you are still building, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. We've average age of our squad's maybe 22. 23-year-old maximum, so we're a young squad, we're developing, and I would say the majority of the boys have now established themselves as junior players. Today we've got 11 players missing. 9 are probably our first team starters, just through injuries. We've got a couple of away concerts and stuff, so it's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
But it gives a lot of the younger lads an opportunity against a really good Downfield team, so it gives them a wee test and some minutes in the legs for them.
Have you got a good under-20 setup? I know these Scotland League, Lowland League have a development league, or do you just have a...
We've not got that at the moment. It's something I'm sure the region that's looking at, because it has been mentioned from a few teams and stuff through the association, but at the minute there's nothing to do with under-20s.
Yeah, but you've got young players that can bring in.
We've got a pathway with Fairmuir Boys Club, which is great. So we've got one of them, three of them on the bench today. So again, that'll be maybe a good opportunity if they get some minutes today. Young 16-year-old lads. So,
yeah, thanks very much, Graham. Well, that's half time, and it's Dundee St James 0, Downfield 4. Jim, you're a ground topper too,
Well, I'm from Dalkeith, so
You're Dalkeith, that's right.
Aye.
And I've seen you 1 or 2 games.
Well, I certainly have. We met before,
Yeah, well, this half time just kick it off quickly. A pretty one-sided game now,
Very one-sided. I was expecting a close game. I thought the home team were a bit better than they've proven to be.
I think they've got a lot of players short today,
Yes.
but I think both teams are short.
They told me in the clubhouse before the game that they've only got 9 fit players in the park today. So it's expected in the circumstances.
And you're off to another game then, did you
I'm
say?
off to see Montrose and Queen of the South.
All right.
5:30 kick-off.
Oh, 5:30 kick-off, right.
Yeah.
Right, thanks very much for speaking to you. There's a corner, so I better get that.
Okay.
I didn't want to miss anything. Thank you. See you later. Oh, no. Oh, there's full time then. And it's Dundee St James 1, Downfield 4. You'll be happy with the first half particularly because even at 2-0 I thought St James had a chance to get in there, but you got the third and fourth goal.
I thought first half were full dominance. Like I thought we're knocking the ball about rather well. Obviously you come back in there 4 up half time and then you just ask them not to concede. That's all we're looking for, but then they get that goal second half that kind of...
Have you heard the half time shout to the players, keep up the tempo, keep it going, because there's always that danger they're going to drop it at 4-0, psychologically.
Well, that's what's happened. That's what does happen, and sometimes there's nothing you could do about this. You could only encourage them as much as you can, ask them to fulfil. We got the subs. We made some good subbies. Some of the young guys came on, so they got minutes. It was perfect.
I know that both teams are short of players, but will that not be good for maybe the league coming up into the winning ways?
Yeah, definitely. We've had it tough the last few weeks, so it's good to come back to back wins. We'll win a 3-2 on Wednesday. And then now we've showed it. We've turned the corner now. We're back on the road.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks
Again, please.
Yeah, so it's Paul Hamilton. I'm assistant manager here at Dundee St James. In today's game, we had nine players out missing with holidays, suspension, injuries, that kind of thing. I think the midweek games have took their toll. Much better second half, but very, very poor first half from us. Downfield were worth their lead at half time, but second half we got the boys rallied and they actually competed. So yeah disappointed with the result, but second half performance a lot better.
Yeah, you'll be disappointed losing 2 goals early. I think it was within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But you had a chance at 2-0 down to get, and that would have changed the game, you know?
Yeah, a header nearly went in the top corner. He just didn't catch it right. But yeah, poor first half from the boys, and they knew that at half time. We didn't really need to tell them, although we did. But yeah, on to next week. Schoon away. Need to get 3 points on the board. Simple as that.
Okay, thanks very much. Well, there you go, folks. Game ended up 4-1. Thanks everybody who spoke to me. As always, if you like what I do, please hit that like button. And if you've not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you behind the goals.